Cancer May 2018 Horoscope. Cancer May 2018 Horoscope Monthly Overview. The Cancer May 2018 Monthly Horoscope forecasts that you could have to deal with a few things on the first. Well, that happens. Instead of spending a lot of time resenting or reacting, just get dealing, as fast and as effectively as you can. You'll be glad you did, especially once you see the silver lining. It's really true that obstacles help you understand yourself and your wishes, needs and desires more completely. Setting off on an exploration of your inner life, your emotions, your experiences, what is meaningful to you, where you are wounded, and why, could be the greatest adventure of your life. As you'll see on the 4th and 5th, by the 11th and 12th, all that internal discovery should lead to some amazing findings. And these amazing findings are part of what makes everything so super wonderful on the 13th, 14th and 15th. Sit back and relax and enjoy yourself. You need to check in and see if all is well on the domestic front, especially if you've been neglecting that side of life on the 18th. 19th and 20th, by the 25th and 26th, if your energy isn't flowing, then you need to get yourself to the gym. Now, Cancer, use that amazing intuition of yours on the 31st of May 2018 to follow a hunch. May 2018 Love Horoscope and Relationships Forecasts. Cancer. The May 2018 Cancer Horoscope predicts that if you stay positive, open and really try to hear what they have to say, the first could end up being very, very romantic. If you doze off, distracted and hear only what you want them to be saying, the first could turn out to be a real romantic bummer. As long as you do your best to keep things positive, you'll probably succeed. By the 4th and 5th, you have a really good sense of what the situation calls for, so pay close attention to that little voice in your head, or your heart. The absolutely, totally crazier the idea you have for your next date, the better. On the 9th and 10th, you are the main attraction for them. On the pretty darn superb 13th, 14th and 15th, you love it, and they do, too. It could prove to be a good investment of your time and energy to go ahead and clean your apartment on the 18th, 19th and 20th. After all, if they surprise you with a visit, a clean place is going to be more romantic than a dirty one. Cancer, do something wonderful for yourself on the 25th of May 2018. Get in tune with them on the 31st. Cancer Career May 2018 Horoscope. The May 2018 horoscope for Cancer zodiac sign shows that if you have a feeling that a storm is brewing at work on the 1st, don't pull out your emotional umbrella and start poking people with it. Instead, ask yourself if this feeling that storm clouds are brewing might be just a projection on your part. Are you feeling a little bit unsure or insecure? And might you be reading reasons for this feeling into situations where there are no particular problems to be found? Be alert, and when in doubt, duck out for a nice long swim at the pool around the corner from your office. Distressing yourself could shed a whole new light on everything around you. By the 5th, you really want to help a coworker. Do it, if you possibly, legitimately, can. Cancer, be receptive on the 9th and 10th, and great ideas will come to you. By the totally awesome 13th, 14th and 15th of May 2018, you are really feeling great, and the terrific workplace developments you experience only heighten this general aura of awesomeness. Connect on the 20th. By the 25th and 26th, your private and professional lives compete. Do your best, help out. Again, on the 31st, 2018 May Health and Fitness Astrology Predictions for the Crab. The Cancer 2018 May Monthly Predictions suggest that as the month gets going, what's stopping you in your quest for a healthy, balanced life? Ask yourself on the 1st. If the answer is that you're bored, why not try meeting up with a few folks with similar interests? Say, by joining a hiking club, or a biking club, or a swim team. Power in numbers, and a little chit-chat always helps pass the time. You know, ever since you started paying attention to your health and fitness, you've been feeling great. As you'll notice on the 5th, when a little stress at work doesn't stress you out at all. Pay attention to how harmonious, or not, your personal relationships are on the 10th. If something's awry, fix it. Springtime really brings you into bloom on the 15th. Get outside and commune with those lovely flowers. Cancer, share something healthy with someone you love on the 20th of May 2018. It's good for you, and for everybody else, too. Do you need more stretching in your life? Then stretch on the 25th. Do you need more protein on the 30th? Then eat right. By the 31st, you can feel really good about what you've accomplished this month. Cancer Horoscope 2018, this is partly connected with the movement of that great teacher, Saturn, into Capricorn, which took place at the very end of 2017. Suddenly the focus is on partnership, and it will remain there for 2 to 3 years into the future. It's not meant to be easy. What is required of you is a commitment, and you need to let your partner call the shots, because they have the plan, and they have the resources, and they have the determination. Despite the challenges, fortune smiles on you, and opportunities to work with partners and groups transpire, both in 2018 and in 2019. It's a long-term thing. How's the relationship? Good. The 2018 Cancer horoscopes foretell that this winter, things seem to be heating up, and you just might have some good news to announce in the form of an engagement or setting a date for your future wedding. Relationship not so good? January will be an extra difficult time for you, and you might decide to end your partnership at that time. The 2018 forecast for Cancer show that Saturn continues its transit of Capricorn, which means you are in a cycle of having to work harder at domestic relationships and getting along with others in the community. Anything you have been just tolerating regarding your place on the map or your neighborhood or family will now call for attention. You may be stuck in a boring routine, or maybe there are restrictions, family obligations, or domestic conditions which feel burdensome. Effort may be needed to manage things at home, with a parent or other member of the family, at the same time as building a place for yourself in the world. The well-being of family members may be a concern to you, or it may be that they are more awkward and demanding than usual. Sometimes, feelings will be more sensitive. You overreact, or you may be mulling over the past or feeling as if you have to be there for others. If you are old enough, look back about 29th Octosecond to get the gist of what is unfolding now by recalling where you were back then and what happened subsequently. Even if you were still in the care of your parents, can be quite an eye-opener. Of course, you're older and wiser now, and you'll have been through the cycle before, so you know what to expect and can prepare accordingly. The Cancer horoscope for 2018 shows that love and relationships become deeper and more meaningful for you in 2018. You will be more charismatic and magnetic, which will enrich your erotic life. It's a year when your fantasy and imagination reign supreme, and new horizons open up emotionally and spiritually, both through intimate relationship to partners and children, through educational courses, and through travel. You can expect positive events in this connection in March and early July. There are plenty of challenges, but life is good. You feel that this is your time, and that you can live life on your terms. Your national empathy and intuition come to the fore, and this enhances your quality of life. Cancer, if you are searching for a new home, this year is a great time to move. Jupiter will help you find a place that you enjoy, and you have a supporting placement from Venus that shows that you will be fine financially. If you are happy and settled in your current home, you can use this energy to make some changes. Perhaps a fresh coat of paint and some new furniture will spruce up your place, or a yard renovation. Have you been thinking of having kids? January to October are the months. You might find yourself getting pregnant. If you have been trying the 2018 Cancer horoscope, predictions suggest that you'll be more inclined to be assertive and speak up when you want to get things off your chest and won't be backwards in coming forwards with your ideas and opinions. The air can get a little blue at times as you cross swords with those with other opinions, but at least it helps to sharpen your mind and hone your own ideas. Be careful when traveling though, as Mars here encourages road rage or hasty reactions. It also might mean problems with communications equipment or vehicles at times. The Cancer 2018 astrology forecasts predict that your working or personal social agenda is likely to be bulging at the seams one way or another, but you'll have to be careful not to overestimate or underestimate another's capabilities or intentions. This is a very progressive area, so the internet may be involved or something techno at the cutting edge. Prepare to be amazed and inspired by new concepts or an innovative approach. The Cancer 2018 career prediction suggests that new associations will be pivotal to your being able to move towards a long-cherished goal. This energy could draw a teacher towards you, someone to guide or advise you, or someone you can consult for their expertise or refreshing take on things. Cancerians born 21st June to 22nd July will feel this vibration most. Then from June 12 to June 2013 the energy changes and activates a more background sector of your solar chart and is the beginning of a time of spiritual renewal. Being less ego-orientated and becoming more the support to others from behind the scenes may be justified over this time. You may also feel others nurturing or facilitating you more at times in the second half of 2018. Also, the 2018 Cancer horoscope predicts that there could be a heavier load related to property matters. Maybe you wish to establish better conditions at home, but there are delays or other obstacles. Some elements of the past could have a bearing on the present, insofar as what felt like security to you in the past may now begin to feel like a cage which limits you. In this Saturn cycle, you'll learn how to concentrate your energy into building new routines into your domestic setup, or to relocate somewhere which allows you and nearest and dearest to function better. This change at the roots or your life could be due to or facilitated by a family member. Cancerians born from 14th July to 22nd July or from 21 degrees rising will feel the influence of Saturn most. 2018 yearly Cancer astrology predicts that Uranus will be transiting the top of your chart. Inspired new beginnings with career and life direction will occur. There may be several changes of conditions over 2018 if Uranus comes within range of an important point in your natal chart. But a previous arrangement may suddenly have to be replaced and you'll have to adapt to a changeable, sometimes surprising but interesting environment. You may feel ambushed from time to time, but this is the spirit of revolution which facilitates your evolution and is part of a significant growth process, even though it may be unpredictable at times. The Cancer 2018 horoscope also shows that Cancerians born in the first 10 days of the sign, approx June 21st 30 th, will feel this energy most potently in 2018 and may be subject to what I call the Dorothy syndrome, which lifts you out of a familiar frame and, eventually, sets you down in a place which is definitely not Kansas. Technology and networking or working with a team could become useful vehicles for your expansion in these areas. Cancerians will feel the beneficial effect of the Neptune transit in 2018. For you, this means you will feel a pull to function from more philosophical, idealistic levels. Some of you may develop your artistic or communication skills or access a larger audience. Others may become interested in a particular place you feel is sacred or special. You may become interested in pilgrimage, mystical teachings, higher knowledge or intellectual pursuits, writing and speaking. The 2018 Cancer horoscope predicts that also your imaginative or artistic ability may increase. You may develop an interest in metaphysics, interdimensional travel, or have telepathic experiences. You may discover that what you thought was written in stone as absolute truth is an illusion, maybe a mass illusion. There may be some confusion, but your doubt and skepticism are healthy, so test out theories before deciding what is truth for you. You may become the mentor, trainer, teacher, or nomad. Cancer, early this year, the stars, actually the planets, align for some travel if you are so inclined. February looks really good for travel. In fact, right around Valentine's Day, so grab your sweetheart and go off on a trip. Single Cancers, don't worry, travel is good for you too. Grab a good friend or two and go on a trip together. Escape the cold and try a warm sunny location. If you live in the SW, February is a wonderful month weather-wise, so you might want to take a local trip. Pluto in Capricorn will help you decide who you really want to be with personally or professionally, and will spark or renew your dedication to achieving certain outcomes, personal or otherwise, in life. This strong drive growing within you pushes you forward with significant relationships. With the planet of death, rebirth affecting you, it could mean some of you are compelled to make a major change or have it thrust upon you by a close relationship. This could work to your advantage in the long run as it shakes things up and clears the decks. The 2018 Cancer star sign predictions foretell that finding a fresh direction or another option means steering a new course, and for a while there it may take guts and tenacity, but Pluto will give you the deep conviction to see it through all the way. Pluto, planet of manipulation and control, means that you may encounter these factors in your interactions with others at close quarters. Cancer, 2018 promises to be an extraordinary year for you financially too, because the solar eclipses in February and August accentuate important financial trends that affect security. The February eclipse is great for risk-taking and capitalizing on inventions. The August eclipse reflects a period of hardcore financial dealings which are very unpredictable in nature. Make sure you have a buffer to handle the unexpected. Hello my Cancer friends. The Cancer Horoscope 2018 shows that new commitments, alliances, and allegiances will emerge over the course of 2018. This will likely prove true especially closer to the end of the year, but the momentum will build throughout. You will be the one to take the initiative to initiate new leads. Financial interests and concerns are prime motivations. Making key investments is also featured, and these may have already begun. With these assertions comes a new level of responsibility and commitment. At worst, the choices you make could leave you wondering who you are and what constitutes your sense of purpose, so keep it in mind as you maneuver to advance your position. According to the 2018 Cancer Horoscope, at the start of 2018 you become aware of a period of transition. There has been a major focus on innovative career change connected with new media and technology, international organizations and independence for years, and in 2018 this focus translates to something more calm, more deep and more satisfying. Great opportunities still arise which can dramatically affect finances, but by the end of May, there is a whole new area of interest in your life, which radically changes your affiliation to groups and organizations, and to friends in general.